Okay, so really quick story time. We moved out here September 23rd, 2021 to Seattle, seeking opportunity, a better life, and peace. And I want to focus on that third word, peace, for a minute, because for a while I had a lot of consternation living in Atlanta. I knew there was a change that needed to be made. I didn't know where I was going to go. I just knew I had to get out of Atlanta. And this is important because that uncomfortability was slowly turning into misery, okay? And I'm going to get more into the video, but welcome to another episode of Self-Employed Success Secrets, Monday edition with me, your host, Marcus. On today's episode, we're going to talk about misery or Missouri, okay? Like the state, okay? And how it's our choice whether we decide to entertain each one, okay? So stay tuned. I'll stay tuned for the surprise at the end of the video. They say travel is the only thing that you pay money for that makes you richer, okay? That quote's debatable, but what's not debatable is the positive impact that a new place can bring to your life. Okay, have you ever been somewhere that's really inspiring, a place like maybe Hawaii or Alaska? I heard Alaska's amazing. Or just seeing something or been around a new experience that motivates you and inspires you. You're just like, you know what? I want to do this. Okay, I had that experience when I came out to Seattle for the first time about 5 years ago, March. I just love this place. I got to come back out here. And like I said, I want to harp on these three things: opportunity, a better life, and peace. Okay, the things that you want. Okay, things that you can get if you're self-employed. Okay, but I've learned that you're either going to have misery if you stay in the same place, fill in a box, or you can have Missouri. Okay, Missouri is in like the capital of Jefferson City. They both sound the same and look similar, but they're not the same, okay? One's a new, exciting place, Missouri, and this is just a metaphor. I'm not talking about the actual state of Missouri. Or you can stay in misery like I was in Atlanta, okay? But when I came out here seeking opportunity, a better life, and peace, it didn't come without its problems. I remember when that first time on September 23rd when I flew out here and those jets turned on, I started crying on the plane. So I was like, I'm really doing it. It took me out of my comfort zone, okay? But that's what you're going to have to do if you're going to be successfully self-employed and have a good life. You got to choose the pain of doing something new, going somewhere new, going to Missouri, or the pain of staying in the same place, okay? One pain brings you upward. Going to Missouri, you're going to a new place. Some of you guys need to go to a new place, or literally move to a new place. If you live in San Francisco, move to Boston, or if you live in Boston, move to Oklahoma City. If you live in Oklahoma City, move to Detroit. I mean, there's so many things you can think of that can help you. Like, some of us literally need to just go to a new place. And so it could be a new place physically or a new state emotionally or spiritually that, hey, I'm going to be successfully self-employed. And as they say, your best year spiritually would be your best year financially. Because I said before that finance is a metaphysical thing. It comes from your ideas. It comes from innovation. Okay, it comes from those types of things. It doesn't come from what you can see, taste, touch, and feel. Hear me on this. Your best year spiritually be your best year financially. Okay, it's about what's going on inside of you, okay? So your choice today, are you going to get misery or Missouri? I chose Missouri, and it was much better, okay? There's pain with either one. With the misery, staying in the same place, a lot of people that work a job, they hate it. It's the same thing over and over again. They've been there for 18 years. They got 1 year of experience 18 times. Think about this. This is your life, all right? Okay, make your life richer by taking a chance on yourself and saying, hey, I'm going to be successfully self-employed and do something a little different than the mainstream. That's what being self-employed is, but misery or Missouri, all right? I chose Jefferson City over Pity City and living in the same spot, being in the same place every year, okay? There's a lot of sadness and consternation with having a corporate job, and I don't want people to have that, okay? I've seen the misery of a single mom, seeing that her opportunities are dwindling for the stuff she could provide for her kids, okay? I've been there. I was a child of that, and I said, I don't want that. You can make your life different, but you got to take different steps. You can't do what everybody else is doing, so let's choose Missouri. I don't know what state of the union Missouri is, but it sounds better than misery, Misery versus Missouri, Missouri, okay? Misery or Missouri, what are you going to choose? Are you gonna choose that new place that's gonna require you to grow? Like I said, I had to grow to come out here to Seattle. It was different. Came out here alone, it worked out. Okay. Successfully self-employed for a long time now. Haven't had a job in years, and it's better. Okay, it's more peace, there's more opportunity. It offers a better life. You don't have to, I don't have to go into it. Okay, there's a reason why 70% of the workforce want to be self-employed. I just want to help you today to know that. It's in your hands whether the next 6 months of your life are gonna be misery or Missouri, okay? 6 months from now, you can turn your life from misery to Missouri. I was miserable in Atlanta. I was slowly becoming miserable in Atlanta because I knew I had to grow. That's what's gonna happen. If you're not growing in life, you're gonna be unhappy, okay? Like, I do believe that God made people to expand, okay? To get bigger and better and faster and stronger, okay? But what are you doing today? How can you get there today, okay? You choose today with your brain. You choose Missouri or misery right now. Choose Missouri. Okay, it'll help you. If you got this far, thank you. I appreciate you. Make these videos to help you. Surprise time. All right, this surprise is a good one. All right, let's see what we got today. Today's surprise is remember Judas. He got the money he coveted and then found that he had paid too bitter a price, so he went and hanged himself, okay? They say money often costs too much. Okay, don't give your life for money. Health is wealth, all right? Be healthy first. I'll be working 140 hours a week and end up dying. There was a story about a guy who, he was like 40 years old, so I'm working for money, became a millionaire at 40, and then just died like 6 months later, some crazy thing. He was working like 140 hours a week. It's not worth it, guys. Have a life, do fun things. There's more life than money, okay? Money should be chasing you. You shouldn't be chasing money. But you got any value from these videos, thank you. I appreciate you, and stay tuned for my Wednesday video. Okay, bye.